What's up, DC Nation? Back to another video on BTAS Recap Reviews. This is a whole series where I go over past episodes of Batman the Animated Series, ones that you guys actually vote for, alright? Every week after I release this video, I'll pretty much release a community poll in the community tab of my YouTube channel, which I'll probably put up 4 or 5 episodes, and whichever one gets voted the most is the episode I'll be reviewing in the next episode of this whole series. So in this one, we're reviewing The Laughing Fish. Guys, this episode won by a landslide. I think it got 70% of the vote. That's crazy. Usually a winner, which I'll be reviewing, gets alright, maybe 30%, maybe 20 or 40%. No, this took by a landslide. I think a couple of the other choices like Fear of Victory, Showdown, Trial, which I was surprised. I thought Trial would actually get a little more. I'm honestly hoping that Trial eventually gets picked, because I do want to review that episode. That episode is awesome. But guys, it's in your choice, so just make sure after you watch this video, go vote, because that helps me decide which episode I'll be covering next. But yeah, guys, today we're checking out The Laughing Fish, and guys, this is an awesome episode, right? The whole premise is the Joker is striking again, and he's pretty much made all the fish in Gotham have laughing faces on them, right? Like, they look like the Joker. And what happens is, it shows alright, so they have I have the laughing fish, and people are using it on channels and stuff. May actually get some money out of this, right? So he goes to Harley and his henchman to this one guy named Francis, and pretty much shows up and actually threatens him. Harley sprays him with this thing, and what happens, he puts it on TV and Joey's like, alright, Francis, if you don't give me my fair share of the money, I will kill you at midnight. So all the police actually gather around him at his home, right? And Batman protects him, and you can see that they're like, wait, what's going on? I don't get this. Like, how's the Joker gonna kill him? He's not even here yet, and within a couple minutes he's supposed to die. And Batman's trying to figure this out, but then we see Francis, he's scratching himself. Batman's like, oh, you feeling good? And Francis like, well, one of the Joker's lady, which is Harley, sprayed with this thing earlier. And Batman's like, get this man to a hospital. I'm like, dang, you finally noticed. So then, this whole truck, this Joker truck, shows up, shoots like a missile, and pretty much these two compounds create the Joker toxin. Takes over this guy, and before he can die, Batman actually saves him, but it was pretty deadly. It shows that the Joker can trick the Batman anywhere, right? The Joker's pretty smart about it. Now, Joker then goes after another person who deals with pretty much resources, natural resources, and pretty much shipping out money. But he goes after this guy, and Batman and the police show up again to this guy's house. And then they actually dress up this guy as the Batman, and Batman dresses up, or Bruce dresses up as this other guy, so pretty much Joe can't tell the difference. But this cat shows up, and bites this laughing fish, so the cat actually has the Joker toxin that bites the whole owner, and this owner almost dies, so Batman saves him again. So it's just case after case, and Bullock is looking at Mr. Gore, he's like, this is not working. Batman's playing tricks on us, Joker's playing tricks on us, and we don't know what's going on, right? And Batman's trying to figure this out. He's like, man, I gotta find out what the whole Joker's endgame is with this. Now, Bullock, being a little stubborn, goes to this one place, this aquarium, to go after the Joker. Now, Harley meets him here, almost takes him out. That Joker pretty much lifts him up above this tank, which has a shark in it. And guys, what's cool about the shark is it's a laughing shark. It's a shark with a big smile that has Joker toxin in it. Now, I forgot about this episode because mainly I remember Batman the Three Jokers. I was shocked so much by pretty much a laughing shark. Alright? When I saw Batman the Three Jokers, #1, which I actually covered on this channel, it's written by Jeff Johns, drawn by Jason Fabok, one of the best comic books of this year, but in that comic, we saw pretty much a laughing shark. It's like, man, we never seen this before. But I'm like, oh wait, this is this episode. This is the first time we saw this. But it's really cool. Now, Batman shows up, tries to save Bullock, but the Batman gets stuffed into that whole tank, alright? And Joker actually closes Batman and Bullock into this water with this shark. And one of the best moment in this episode happens, alright? You see Batman riding a freaking shark. It's amazing, guys. Bullock is just screaming for help. He's trying to survive, where Batman's just riding the shark, right? He's riding, he gets it out of the tank. I thought this was really dope, alright? Just seeing, this one part where Joker, he's laughing, and you see pretty much the shark have a smile bounce on top of it, and he's just riding. It reminds me of great moments, maybe Batman riding a plane, or just Batman riding anything, alright? He's riding a plane, he's riding a shark. It just looks really cool. Now, he gets out there, Batman goes after the Joker. Bullock actually takes down these different henchmen, right? Takes down Harley, and then Batman Joker meet up at the top of this rooftop. It's really epic scene. You see the lightning, through it. The animation in this episode is well done. The part Batman riding the shark, the Joker and Batman fight scene. It's just really, it can show that there's a lot of detail in this. And you see Joker get crowbar crowbar and hits Batman beside the head. Batman takes him out, but then Joker looks down, and pretty much below them is pretty much the ocean, right? And there's sharks down there. Now, Batman sees this, but Joker doesn't see sharks. Instead, he's like, you know what, I'll just leave. He jumps, makes it down there, and he's like, oh shit, and he sees these sharks, and pretty much he's supposedly killed, right? But at the end of the episode, you see Harley, she's sad, and I really like this moment where Bullock's like, he was a homicidal maniac, and Harley's like, yes he was, and she starts crying more, and Bullock's like, what the heck? You see Commissioner Gordon, he's like, hey Batman, he's finally gone. Batman's like, I wish I could think that, but I don't think that's true. So it shows that this wasn't the end of the Joker-Batman rivalry, but it was a little cool episode, right? It was cool to see the Joker back, and the whole concept of the laughing fish was just really cool. And certain lines, like this one line in this episode I just really love, right? Like, before Bullock's actually pretty much dumped into the tank, it's when Batman, he's inside the tank with the shark, and Bullock's like, wait, how he can't pretty much defend against the shark by himself, right? And turns out, oh yeah, and he actually tosses his meat to Bullock and stuffs him into the tank with Batman with the shark. And Joker says, man, I should make Joker burgers. Oh, that'd be a happy meal. I'm like, bruh, the McDonald's, you know how they always say a happy meal? I think that's just a funny joke. Like, it really fits the Joker character, and I actually chuckled a little bit. I'm like, you know what, that's actually kind of funny. But still, that was a great line, and Joker just had a lot of great lines in this episode. Harley was great, but most of all, the Batman-Bullock relationship. We always see the Batman-Commissioner Gordon relationship, and that's great, but see Batman say Bullock, and Bullock at the beginning of the episode be like, man, but Batman, nah, he's not gonna help us out, he's playing tricks on us. To go from that to, okay, go take it now. Like, I had to trust you. That was really good. But yeah, guys, overall, this episode was really well done. The lines, the voice acting, the animation. It's a really great episode. It's not one of the best episodes of Batman Animated Series, but I still really enjoyed it. And that's why I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I recommend, if you're checking out Batman Animated Series, you just want a bunch of Joker episodes, at least check out this one. Because the whole concept of the Laughing Fish is one of the most famous concepts associated with the Joker. So you should at least check it out. Like, come on. But yeah, guys, with the review out of the way, let's get to the DC Comics that came out this week. Now, first off, we got Batman number 98, which is Joker War Part 4. We see Punchline go against Harley Quinn. We see Batman talk to Alfred, and a lot of big developments in this issue. So we're actually past the halfway point in this whole story arc, this whole event, the Joker War, so you won't miss out on this issue. But guys, another issue coming out this week is Justice League number 52. It's the conclusion to Jeff Loveness' Guardian of Mercy story arc. Now, the last issue was a masterpiece. You guys saw my review on that. But this issue is the conclusion, so does it stick the landing? Well, you should at least find out, because the story arc has been pretty cool, so at least check it out if you're a big fan of the whole Alan Moore concept of the Black Mercy. Now, another issue coming out this week is Strange Adventures number 5. Now, this whole conflict continues between Mr. Terrific and Adam Strange. We see Adam Strange actually pretty much work with Alana, who is his wife. We see flashbacks to Rand. We see present day. We see Justice League members like the Flash, Martian Manhunter. So a lot of big developments in this issue. So you don't want to miss out on it if you're a big fan of the series. Now, another issue coming out this week is DC's Dead Planet number 3. Alright, this is an awesome issue, guys. You see Constantine, the whole Shadow Pack. You see characters like Penguin, Simon Stagg. You see Maxwell Lord. You see Swamp Thing. You see Trigon. Like, come on, this is a great series written by Tom Taylor, and it's just been a great whole Elseworld story about DC's. So don't miss out on this issue. Now, speaking of Tom Taylor, another issue coming out this week is Hellblazer Rise and Fall number 1. Now, there's a new Black Label series that sees more content about Constantine. Like, the DC literally just canceled the Hellblazer series, but now we got this. So at least, if you're a big fan of the Hellblazer and Constantine, well, it's right here. So check out this book. Now, the last issue coming out this week is Shazam number 14. Now, Shazam, the Marvel family, go against Superboy Prime. Superboy Prime is back, guys, with Jeff Johns, the writer. So come on, that sounds really promising. You should at least check out this issue once. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the DC Comics that came out this week. I'll try to get a review on at least 4 of them. I try to get at least a review on the Batman one. I probably already have that out. Yeah, I actually already reviewed Batman. I reviewed Justice League. I reviewed DC's Dead Planet, Strange Adventures. And I actually may do a voting poll if you guys really want Hellblazer Rise and Fall. Alright, I'll do a voting poll. If a lot of you guys say yes, I'll do a review on that first issue. Because it actually looks pretty cool. And I read most of it. Tom Taylor's a great writer. So that'd be cool pretty much talking about it. In the comments below, tell me about this episode of Batman Animated Series. series, The Laughing Fish? Do you really like it? Do you hate it? What was your favorite part from this episode? And what DC comic are you buying this week? At least buy one to support the comic book industry. If you guys like the video, give a big thumbs up. You should make stress my next BTAS recap review. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and peace out.